Hello everyone, thank you so much for watching these videos. Please do not forget to subscribe, like and share. So my name is Simon. Now recently when we were designing our playlist, we needed images, okay? And today we're going to add and upload image files. Then I think the rest will be easy for us, such as adding videos. But remember, we're taking this project from start to finish. So let's add image files. All right, so when you go to our playlist, we are missing one section for the image file. All right, so let's go and do that. We're going to go to Bootstrap, and then we look under Forms. Now there is Input Group. There you go, here it is. And all I need to do is select this form group, and then copy it and paste it in my model. All right, so where is the add playlist model? There it is. I paste. Great. So if I reload our product, then choose add playlist, we have a form where we can input our file. Great. So I'm going to choose, I may change this from example file input to choose image, choose playlist image. Let's do that straight away. This is going to be select playlist image. All right, so as usual, we need to give this a name, and then name is going to be equal to playlist image. Great, so we need to push a file the other side. So first of all, where does it take to? So it takes, the form takes to add playlist. So I'll go on web and look for playlist, add to playlist, and then it goes to the principal controller. So I'll go to the principal controller and look for add playlist. All right, so there are certain things I need to do, obviously. First of all, I need to check if the submission has a file. All right. So let me get the code and paste it so that we don't waste time, and I just explain the code. So let me paste the code. All right, so I'm going to release the code line by line so that we see what we can do. So first of all, we're checking if the request from here, if the request that has been sent in has a file, and that file is going to be called playlist image. So what do you want to do with it? First of all, we are going to get the original file name. So this is a unique variable. It's not a variable that comes with Laravel. No, it's a unique variable. So my original file name is a variable just, and it's looking into the request, and then it's getting that request that has been given. So that is the playlist image, and it gets the client's original name. So let's dump the client's original name for the moment. So I'll go and refresh. Okay, so I think I need to close off a certain tag that I've not closed off. Where could that be? Okay, so if the request has that, okay, so I may close it before the return, and that's the issue. All right, so let me go and refresh. Great. So let's choose to add. Okay, so the playlist is going to be maybe KK, and then we choose a file, in the file, for example, that. So you can see we have this business.jpg, and then we choose that we want to save the changes. All right, so I'm having this. I need to double check because, and then we choose to save changes. Now we have this kind of error because we're trying to make a get instead of a post. So I'll go to our web and then look for add playlists and make it a post because we are saving to the database. All right, so let that be a post, and then also go to this add playlist. Where is it? And when we make a post, we change it to a post. Great. So we're going to go again and refresh. Add playlist. Okay, the playlist name is KK. Choose a file, which is that. Open, and then save changes. Okay, so we should be able to see our diagram that we did set here in the principal controller. So we are getting the original file name. Now, we can even isolate the extension. I wouldn't advise the isolation of the extension because the software or the application may not be yours, so you don't know what the end user will be uploading. Two, if you want to isolate, maybe you created a separate table where you're getting the extensions. But let's do that for our learning purposes. So we want to isolate the extension, okay? So that the extension is, if the image is JPEG, you isolate the JPEG. If the image is PNG, you isolate the PNG, all right? So original file extension, so request playlist image, and then from the playlist image, get the file extension, and that's what this file is talking about. So let's dd the file extension and we see what we have, which I expect it to be a .jpeg. So you can see it's getting a JPEG. If the file was a PNG, which I'm not sure if I have for the moment. Do I have a PNG? Okay, no. Let me see. I do have PNGs, I think. Okay. Okay, this is a PNG and I save. You can see the extension is a PNG. All right, so that's how you get the file extension. And then, so we want to get the original file name that we have here. And then we string replace the file extension. Okay, so the file extension, we'll string replace it by removing these. So if we only want to save the image file name without the file extension. So I'll do a diagram for the image file name at this particular moment. All right, so let me go again, add to playlist, choose that, and then save. Okay, so variable original file extension. Let me first double check. Original file extension. Original file. Okay, original file underscore name. Sorry. Then save that. Great. So let's do that again. I need to refresh. It was in fact checking for the original file extension instead of something else. So in the image, so I don't expect the .jpeg on the other thing. Original file extension, I think I have something I haven't changed. Okay, original file extension is supposed to be original. All right, I blocked it out here. Sorry for that. So it was looking for it for the string comparison and couldn't get any. Great, let me refresh, continue. So you can say I now get the file name without a .jpeg or .png. All right, so that's how you check for that. And then this one could be if I had a folder, a particular folder that I want to save to. All right, but I'll remain with the original file name. It's because I want everyone to save that in their database extension. Great, so next thing I do is get the request that I had with the original file name. So request and then plus the playlist image. You'll get all this content on the website, all in the description. And then you are doing a store as. So I'm storing this as. Now, what am I storing? I'm storing the playlist images. So which means I can go to my file and then it will come under storage, and then app, and then public. So I want to have something here called playlist images. Okay, so I'm going to call this playlist images. So it will create that folder for me, playlist images, and then I store the original file name, okay, into the playlist images. So I'm storing this file that has come through the request. So the original file name that has come, because it has come with the file here. Okay, so after that, I'll go to the playlist. Now the usual create that we had on the playlist. And what more am I saving? So I'll save the image name. So the image name is going to be equivalent to the original file name. Great, so let me see if I have the image name. What did I call it in the table here? Okay, I called it image. So I'll just save this and call it image. All right, so after that, I want to make a return so that I return back to the original creation. Now I'll go back to our playlist view. I go back to the tables. Okay, available option 1. I need to also make that field if I'm to update instead of available, and we shall do that in something called relations almost in the next video. Now the image, of course, it's empty much as it's indicated here. So all I have to do is come back and refresh. I expect to see the image name here with a new playlist. All right, so I haven't added that. I think that's the issue. So the playlist is KK. The image file is that, and I expect the .jpeg because I need to see it. So when I save, you can see we have something. Okay, we have KK, but we do not have the file, the image name. All right, so let me go and double check. Okay, so the playlist and image. So I'll double check in the database if I really did save that. So first of all, let me refresh the database. All right, so it has come out null. Now the fact could be that I also didn't bother saving that in the model. So let me go and double check the model. Which model is, okay, so the model is playlist. All right, yes, I'm not taking in the image, and that was the issue. So I'll take in the image. All right, so let me just go back and delete my playlist so that I recreate it again. So our delete is working well. So I'll go and add. So KK, and then choose the image file, open, and then save. Great, so there we are, we have the image. Now, if I wanted to show you that image, we shall see that in the other videos to come, but that's how we add images. So if I go back to, first of all, my database and I refresh, great, the image is here. Now, you can see that my database is having skipping values or IDs, and I do not change this because they have foreign keys that are interconnected with them. All right, so if I have this, let me go and check in the folder, in the public folder. You can see it has created something for us called playlist images, and inside is our image. All right, thank you so much for watching this video. Let's go to the next video, where we're going to create the videos and we attach them to the playlist, and then from there I think we shall now go to the other side of the dash of the viewer, what the viewer is supposed to see. Do not forget, if you need to update if something is available or not, and that's what we call relations. I'll also talk about that. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let's meet in the next video.